Hey everybody, so I have a case of unknown parentage for you today. Our client did not know who her biological father was because her conception story started out with a violent beginning. So welcome back to Client Stories with Amy. Our client's mama was always upfront and honest about her conception story. Everything was age appropriate. So whenever she would ask, it would be a little bit less detailed, and as she got older and more able to handle the details, it became more detailed about how she became on this earth. So she already had an idea of what happened, and some of the backstory is Mama was going to go hang out with some friends for spring break, and she was at a bus station, and we all know how those bus station security is literally non-existent, and they're always in the shadiest places for some reason. And so she was a young, beautiful young woman waiting to get on this bus, and something violent happened to her, and that resulted in a pregnancy. So she ended up finding out she was pregnant about 2 months later, and she sat down with her family. Like, her family knew everything from the get-go, and they said, whatever you decide to do, we're here for you every single step of the way. So thankfully for her, she had a huge support system at home to help her decide what to do. And originally she thought about putting our client up for adoption, and then right around 6 months she decided, you know what, I won't know if she went to kindergarten, how that went. I wouldn't be there for her first day of school, if she had the chicken pox, if she went to prom or going dress shopping for her wedding. Like, I wouldn't be a part of those things, and I feel like I need to be there. Like, I'm getting this connection with this baby and I want to keep her. And so that's what she did. She kept her baby. Our clients felt definitely some type of way, understandably, about this whole situation, and she wanted to know who her biological family was, but at the same time she didn't, because if he did this to my mama, he can't be a good person. Like, she was going back and forth with these things for years, for like a long time. And so finally she bit the bullet and decided to say, hey, you know what, I feel like I do need to know because of medical history, and what if I know my biological family? Like, what if he's from here? I need to know where I come from, even if I don't have that relationship. And we're here every step of the way to support you in any way that you need. So we get the DNA matches sorted following that Dana Leeds method. We get everything into the tree, identify that most recent common ancestor line, and start building the tree downwards, basically reverse engineering the tree. And so we land on the grandparents' line, and they only had 2 kids. One of them died as a child, and the other one lived into adulthood to be whatever kind of man that you want to assume him to be. We were able to find contact information, and you won't be surprised where we found him. He's still alive. He's actually incarcerated in the state of Ohio, and so we were able to give all that information to her. We were able to pull a couple of newspaper articles for her, and actually the case that he's incarcerated for is actually the court record is online. So we were able to give her all of that information, and she's decided, well, I know everything that I need to know. I don't need to know anything else. He does not need to know I even exist on this planet. We're going to keep it as is, but I thank you very much for your information. We were able to get her a little bit of health history based on a couple of death certificates and an obituary for one of her grandparents. So we were able to give her that little bit of information, and we were able to get some photos for her too, obviously. And so that kind of helped her close this chapter in her life. And so she was able to move on with no more questions about her parentage. Even as awful as it was, she is content knowing she's got her answers, and she's content knowing that what she originally thought about her biological father is true. She doesn't have to feel any type of guilt that maybe he had a mental break, or maybe he's changed, or whatever the case may be that's going through her mind at that time, because she didn't know. She didn't know if he was a good guy, a bad guy, whatever. She now has peace of knowledge that she knows exactly who he is, and her opinions were exactly what she thought it was going to be. But that's it for today. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to go to our YouTube channel. The link is in the link tree up at the top, and go watch an episode or 2 or 5 or all of them of Lost and Found, No More Secrets. See you guys later. Bye.